And hello fellow Tanker Space Bandit here with another episode of World of Tanks, and today I am back. Yes guys, I am back from my vacation. It was good times, but back in the grind, back to work and back to playing World of Tanks. Yes guys, so I've jumped into the game after 3-week absence and I did enjoy my time in the game. It was good. So I jumped back into Zippy Mammo's account, still doing the machine grind. Yes, I think we're at stage 7 now or something like that. So I've enjoyed this run in a Conqueror. I've actually started playing the Conqueror because this tank is relatively OP for its tier and it's basically easier to get XP, right? So I decided to play the Conqueror over that time span. And I, had some relatively decent games. Nothing spectacular. I mean, this one could have been, but we're gonna talk about why it wasn't. But yeah, I mean, many 4.5, 5K kind of games, but nothing really extraordinary. But the layoff didn't really hit me that hard. I actually found the game came to me much easier after that break. Not sure why, but it did. So I won't complain about that, although I will complain about this stupid game because honestly, Conqueror is known for one of the best guns in the game. And what's gonna happen in this game is quite surprising, to say the least. You're not gonna believe how many shots I actually missed in a Conqueror in this game. So you already noticed 2 of them. One missed low, I think, and one missed to the right. Now this shot hits, and the next one I think is gonna hit as well. Yeah. But we're gonna count how many shots in this game are good pens and how many are WTF, meaning should be a pen but is not. So that will be in the counter below. We'll be counting that. So pay attention to that, guys. One of the worst RNG games I've ever had in a Conqueror, period. Now in this case here, I aimed higher because my shots were going low. So purposely I aimed higher and the shot went straight. Here I bounced the top plate of AMX 50B. From this angle it should be a pen. I'm sorry, from this angle looking down at him, that should be a pen, and it wasn't. So I'm gonna keep on firing and firing. Last couple of shots were okay, but like at this point we're probably at about 50% efficiency or something like that. Not very good. So now another shot goes below my marker, goes low, and at this point I got like completely pissed off. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Now that's a bad shot. That's really bad shot. That's on me. And that one actually went straight. So we're gonna try to go for his top plate here. This shot goes straight, but I'm firing APCRs now. Yes, I am firing APCRs because I'm frustrated. My shots are missing. I know, and I can see that RNG is not on my side. And when I see RNG is not going to be on my side, I gotta use the tools that are to my disposal. And in this situation, APCR rounds, Prem rounds, whatever you can give me, here we go. Here we go. Because if the shells are drifting left or drifting right, this will give you a better chance of penetration. But just see what happens here. I mean, only certain amount of my shots, well, I would say about 50% of my shots goes exactly in the middle. Now mind you that I'm sniping from a distance. This is what, 400-meter distance to about 450. So there is error there as well, but this is the best gun in the game, right? And that's where I was getting frustrated. Now, beginning of the frustration, I mean, this shot again, like from this distance I should be able to hit the top plate of T54. I'm sorry. Okay, is this shot gonna go in? Yeah, that one goes in, but it went a little bit low there again. So that's just the beginning. I mean, I'm still getting my damage here. Don't get me wrong. And don't get me wrong that I'm crying about this, because I'm not crying about this. I'm just showing you a game where the RNG is absolutely at its worst. And later on in the game, you're gonna see what happens there. Now take a look at this. Shot goes to the right. So I guess the point of this video is that you get those RNG games where everything goes well and you hit all of your shots, your shells travel straight every time you shoot, and you get this nice, you know, 6-7K game or something like that. But then there are games like this, which should have been, honestly, this game should have been at least a 7K game, but because of how the gun is performing, and of course, I've fluffed a couple shots here and there, but still, because the way the gun was performing, I wasn't able to hit that magic number. Now, it's still gonna be a good game, but not, you know, a beautiful game.
Locked on.
Again, this shot goes low. Now look at this guy. I mean, he's way exposed. I should be able to be hitting these shots with AP rounds, penetrating him from this angle. Well, that one may be a little bit sketchy. But again, I get frustrated. I switch to a PCR round or a premium round. And if I did not switch to the premium round in this game, my damage number would have probably been less by at least 1.5K or something like that. So you can imagine how APCR rounds or premium rounds overcompensate for poor RNG. And that's why there's so many players in the game nowadays shooting premium rounds, because they want to take the RNG out of the equation, right? So we'll see what this RNG event, what it's gonna do for the game. Again, look at this. That went low again. What this RNG event is gonna do for the game. I actually hope that it turns out well, because if we could take RNG out of the game in certain areas anyway, certain areas of the game, I think it would make the game a little bit better, especially for the players that know what they're doing, they know where they're hitting, and they get frustrated because of RNG. So I think this change will be better for good players out there, because they'll be able to get better numbers in this game. But who knows? Let's wait and see what happens. Anyway, not too shabby. I'm sitting at what, 4.6k damage, only light tank remaining in the game. And I think it's tier 10 Tusk. So I saw him last around this area and I thought, you know, I got plenty of health, I can engage him. So now look what happens here. Now I'm not sure if I should commentate here or just should stop talking. First shot goes in a track, doesn't track him, just draws a critical. The guy gets tracked, uses repair kit, goes around me, smart play. Yeah, poor shot on my part. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to quit because I actually thought this shot was going to go in. It's supposed to go in. Maybe it was a bit sketchy there, but take a look at this. And some will argue that I didn't lead that shot properly. But what am I, 60 meters from him? I don't have to lead that shot. I'm sorry. I don't have to lead that shot. I did lead it slightly bit to the left from center of his mass. Take a look at that. What kind of shit is this game smoking, really? How can you not get frustrated with this shit? Frustration, complete frustration. And I'm trying not to be a crybaby here, guys. It's not about that. It's just, I think this is what's happening in the game as far as the premium spam and what's happening on console. It is because of games like this. Because players get frustrated, they want to get their damage, they want to get a good result, and RNG completely screws them over. So anyway, finished second with 5k damage. I'm not going to cry about that. The guy in IS4 did fantastic, 6.4k damage with 7 kills, 1900 base XP. Very nice game by him. But enough of my whining. We're going to try post videos more often for you guys over the next little while. Actually, I have another Conqueror video coming up, played by one of the guys that were in a game with me, and he had really nice results. So I'm going to share that with you guys next. But I'm going to try to stay away from posting Conqueror games, because that tank is OP and many players can get a lot of good results with this tank. So Unless you're really interested, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see more of Conqueror gameplay, I will post it. Otherwise, I will not bother, because in my opinion, that tank is way too easy to play nowadays. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Sour Grapes video. Go check out Clone Guy 72 and Garadingi. That's it for now. Until next time, happy tanking, Space Bandit, checking out.